Hey, Commanders fans, tune in because we've got some very important information coming and you need to know everything. Here on the channel, you'll find all the latest news about our team with breaking news and everything a true Commanders fan needs to know. So first of all, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell because here you'll receive everything firsthand and never be out of date. Oh, and leave your like right now to strengthen this incredible community and show that Commanders fans are always there. No more ado, hang in there, because today's news is unmissable. Now, let's get straight to the point. Insider suggests Marcus Mariota could start for the Commanders against the Raiders. The Washington Commanders could see significant changes to their offensive line this weekend. Rookie quarterback Jayden Daniels, who suffered a knee sprain during the loss to the Green Bay Packers, remains in a delicate situation, and his participation in the Week 3 game against the Las Vegas Raiders is increasingly unlikely. Since the beginning of the week, Daniels has been listed as day-to-day, but the fact that we're already on Thursday without him being able to return to practice is a worrying sign for fans. Typically, when a player doesn't participate in activities by this point in the week, the chances of him being ready for Sunday decrease significantly. Another detail caught our attention. Marcus Mariota, backup quarterback and NFL veteran, was scheduled to speak to the press throughout the week. This is a role that is generally assigned to the likely starter, which further fueled rumors that Daniels will likely sit out, making room for Mariota to take over the offense. NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport reinforced this possibility in an update on Thursday. Jayden Daniels hasn't practiced for the Washington Commanders yet. He missed Wednesday, missed today, and now we'll see if he can participate in Friday's practice because of his knee sprain. I wouldn't be surprised if Marcus Mariota starts, he noted. While Daniels recovers, Mariota has made the most of his opportunity. Throughout the week, the veteran has been receiving reps with the first-team offense under offensive coordinator Cliff Kingsbury. This workload is crucial for fine-tuning his chemistry with the receivers and offensive line, as well as getting him into game rhythm to potentially lead the team as early as Sunday. The situation makes the scenario clear. The Washington Commanders shouldn't risk the health of their promising rookie, especially this early in the season. Therefore, the expectation is that the Washington franchise will opt for caution, resting Daniels and letting Mariota lead the offense against the Raiders. Now, it remains to be seen how Mariota will seize this opportunity. The veteran has already faced pressure in the NFL, and with the chance to start for the first time this season, he can show that he still has a lot to contribute. The Commanders' hidden gem may finally emerge as an unexpected opportunity presents itself. The Washington Commanders' running back dynamic has undergone a radical shift, and an opportunity may be knocking on the door of a player who has become somewhat of a sideline this season. With the loss of Austin Ekeler, all eyes are on fan favorite Jacory Krosky-Merritt. The 7th-round rookie rushed for 82 yards and a touchdown in his regular season debut against the New York Giants, but was inexplicably limited to just 4 touches against the Green Bay Packers on Thursday Night Football. Meanwhile, an additional opportunity opens up behind Krosky-Merritt and Jeremy McNichols on the depth chart. Third-year pro Chris Rodriguez Jr. has been a healthy cut for the Commanders' first 2 games of 2025, but he should be involved in Washington's game plan going forward. Chris Rodriguez Jr. could turn heads in the Commanders' obscure backfield. Everyone in Washington is rooting for Krosky-Merritt to be the breakout star of the Commanders' running backs room now that he has the starting job, but he's still relatively inexperienced and lacks any real NFL experience. There's definitely a world where Rodriguez shines even brighter. During the Commanders' preseason, Rodriguez rushed for 118 yards compared to Krosky-Merritt's 70, and he did so on 1 less carry. It's worth noting that most of the Kentucky players' snaps came later in the season against defensive players lower down the order, but that still counts for something. Rodriguez showed flashes of potential throughout his first 2 seasons in Washington, despite being constantly in and out of the active roster. He rushed for 94 yards and scored a touchdown on 13 carries against the Tennessee Titans last season. Against the New York Jets in 2023, he scored 2 touchdowns. He hasn't had many opportunities to get significant reps, but When he's been productive. The Commanders' backfield, while intriguing, remains a mystery. Krosky Merritt could very well capitalize on the opportunity and have a Pro Bowl caliber season. McNichols could also end up benefiting the most, as he's expected to play a more important role in the passing game than Washington's other running backs. But don't doubt Rodriguez. He's never had an easier path to a consistent role in Washington's offense. He'll be determined to take advantage of it. The player the Washington Commanders would steal from the Las Vegas Raiders in Week 3. Hey, Washington Commanders fans! The team takes the field this Sunday to face the Las Vegas Raiders in a Week 3 matchup of the 2025 NFL season at Northwest Stadium. After a heartbreaking loss to the Green Bay Packers, Washington is looking to bounce back and get back to winning ways, but they may face a major challenge: the possible absence of starting quarterback Jaden Daniels, who is still recovering from a knee injury. If Daniels is unfit to play, Marcus Mariota is expected to take over as the starting quarterback. The veteran knows the opponent well, having played for the Las Vegas Raiders for 2 seasons, 2020 and 2021, where he was Derek Carr's backup. Now, he may have the chance to face his former team in Washington colors. And as has become tradition, every week the game of guessing which player the Commanders would steal from the opponent if they could. When it comes to the Raiders roster, the choice seems practically unanimous: defensive end Max Crosby. While names like rookie Brock Bowers, a record-breaking tight end who promises a brilliant career, are also tempting, the reality is that the Commanders urgently need a dominant pass rusher. And in that regard, few in the NFL compare to Crosby. At 28 years old and already in his 7th season in the league, Crosby has built a reputation as one of the most feared defenders in the NFL. He has 60.5 career sacks and combines explosiveness, technique, and intensity to terrorize opposing quarterbacks. Furthermore, he's not just a specialist in pressuring the pass. Crosby is also extremely efficient against the ground, making him a complete player. If, hypothetically, Washington could count on him, Crosby would form a devastating defensive duo alongside Dorrance Armstrong. The rotation would also feature the legendary Von Miller, a future Hall of Famer, stepping into passing situations, creating one of the most dangerous pass rushes in the NFL. But for now, the Commanders will have to focus on stopping Crosby, who is expected to face off against rookie Josh Connerly Jr., a first-round pick from Oregon. Connerly already struggled last week, facing Micah Parsons and the aggressive Green Bay Packers defense. Now, he faces another test against one of the league's best pass rushers. For Washington, it will be a game of affirmation. For Mariota, it will be a chance to prove himself against his former team. And for Connerly, it will be an opportunity to prove he can hold his own against the NFL's monsters. One thing is certain: if the Commanders could choose any Raiders player, Max Crosby would be their #1 target.